Everybody here thinks that the nurses are not going to be next to lose their penalty rates. Does anybody think that the construction workers are not going to be next to lose their penalty rates? No. Hey? What about the transport workers, the wharfies? You know, where does it stop? When is it enough? When do the employers stop saying that we can't operate if we have to pay those workers that much and we have to give them conditions? So it will never end, and we've got to keep up the fight. Up next we have Alice Bronco from the Early Learning Educator.
My name is Alice, and I work for one of the most important sectors in our society. We look after, we educate and care for the most precious people in our society, the children. We look after your children while you go to work, but we are still being undervalued, underpaid. We are the most underpaid workers in Australia. We have qualifications. We are required to have huge responsibilities, from legal to educational and so on. But the government is not taking us seriously. And yesterday, all over Australia, we walked off our jobs to demand the Malcolm government to look at our case and make a solution about it. And we promise, that's just the beginning. We're getting bigger and bigger. It is a huge imbalance pay in our sector, because we are 97% females. And we believe that's why the government is not recognizing our right as workers. What I'd like to say is that if we all march together, we will win, because union is power, union is will, and I have experienced that. Long live the union movement.
Yeah. Sister.
Are we here in solidarity with the early childhood educators?
Yeah! Hell yeah!
Solidarity with the retail workers?
Hell yeah!
Are we here in solidarity with the construction workers?
Hell yeah!
We're all here in solidarity. Next we have Straubs from the ETU. Prepare yourselves, guys. It's good to see that.
Oh yeah, Straubs!
All right. Thanks everyone. Thanks for rolling up. Look, it's pretty hard to follow such passion that you've just seen from an industry that affects us all, because so many of us in this day and age, both partners in a relationship have to work, and we need the childcare workers to look after us. And as was just mentioned then, the childcare workers in this country are just treated like second-class citizens at the moment. It's an absolute disgrace. We were out there yesterday, out of Casuarina with this crowd in the pouring rain, sharing giving them support with the mission they're on, and all the support we can give them we'll continue to give to try and get this over the line for the childcare workers. So, cheers to them. Look, I'll just go, I don't know if anyone's getting a sense of deja vu like I am. About 10 years ago, John Howard was in government. Similar things were happening.
Desiccated little coconut!
Yeah, that's it. We had a Royal Commission. We had a Royal Commission into the construction industry and unions, the whole lot. They came out with nothing. They put in a heap of laws in place to try and break the unions. They've done it again now. They try and fine us out of being able to take action. But we're beating that. They're trying to break our unions with making us broke. But we've got around that. We're a bit smarter than them. And we play the game and we'll get through. We've been around a lot longer than some of these governments, and we'll continue to be here for a lot of years. You look at them now, we're putting the ABCC and these things in place to try and smash us in other ways. And don't worry, we'll work around that as well. And we'll battle them through, and we'll get the training and the support we need from our industrial officers and people like that, and the lawyers that back us up. As a union movement, we have a lot of resource, and we'll knock them dead, don't worry about that. With the penalty rates is something that affects everyone. There have been some speakers here today say, watch out construction industry, watch out other industries. I'm currently negotiating agreements that are flat rates, right? This is construction. This is highly skilled trades, the whole lot. We've got people voting down agreements at the moment, continually, under big threats from their employers, and these are big employers in this town, in Darwin, that are trying to get flat rates. Get rid of leave loading, 17.5% leave loading, which has been entrenched and an entrenched condition that we've all been used to for many years. They want nothing to do with it at the moment, nothing to do with it. It's getting stripped under our noses. We had a company here that took all their workforce down to Perth to get trained, and then while they're down doing their training, feeding them with beer, prawns, rock climbing, all kinds of bits and pieces. Just while you're down here, boys, how about you sign this agreement? Right? And luckily we had some people here in that work group that have been around a bit, and they got on the blower and said, what do we do? And we said, don't sign nothing. We'll have a crack at this. So we're entrenched in a few of those battles at the moment. So it's affecting every industry. It's huge. You look at what could happen with these laws that have just been passed. 25 to 50% of loadings on Sundays gone. Public holidays, that's another one with your flat rates. They all include the public holidays. It's all inclusive. So all these things go. It doesn't matter what day of the week you work. So we're in for a big battle here, big battle. It's good to see today nationally across Australia, there haven't been unionists on the streets in these numbers since John Howard was around. So Malcolm Turnbull, you better have a good hard look, because we're coming to get you, mate. Don't worry about that. You look at a big problem in the NT at the moment. We've got labour hire. We've got one of our premier projects here in Darwin, which is covered in labour hire. Right? We're making some inroads there, but how could that happen? It's a premier project in Darwin and labour hire. People should be able to get their sick leave, their annual leave, all their bits and pieces, and not have to work out there on flat rates. And credit to some of the workers out there, they wouldn't do overtime. They weren't available, they were going fishing, doing bits and pieces. And they're starting to make some change on that job. You look at things like casualisation, underemployment. That's where people can't get enough hours with an employer, so they've got to have 3 or 4 jobs. You do a lunchtime shift here, an evening shift over there, you work in a bar the other night, just to make ends meet. Where's the full-time work? Where is it? What are we doing about it? So we haven't got all the answers, but we need to be doing more, and we will keep lobbying, as unions, we will keep lobbying governments to get some of these things changed. Make no mistake, we are firmly under attack as a union movement and as a working class. Whether you're a childcare worker, whether you're in hospitality, pharmacy, anywhere, retail, the whole lot, construction, mining, we're under attack. You look at Groote Island, we've got people over there now that are earning $15 an hour less than they were 18 months ago because of labour hire. They're still doing the same job with the same skills. The risks out there haven't changed.
Justice. Work choices.
Yeah, it's work choices. You know it. So we've got a lot of work to do, and this is a big mobilisation of the union movement. This is a great turnout here in Darwin today. We've got another rally on Sunday, the 2nd of April, which will get a lot of the people that work shifts and all those kind of things that couldn't be here this afternoon. We'll do another rally on the Sunday so we can get those people down and they can have their say as well. And we'll march the streets of Darwin, we'll make a bit of noise, and we'll get the government to try and listen. Darwin ain't just a little town anymore. Darwin's a major city in this country, and we need to be treated like that. So we won't be sitting down and watching this go on without us having a crack. Look, I'll just finish off with, I'll go back to something that Eric said at the start. Community. The union movement, one of the baselines of the union movement is looking after people that are vulnerable, people that are in trouble, people that haven't got the voices to speak for themselves. Well, they do have voices to speak, but not that power to speak for themselves. So it's not just unions, it's community, it's a whole lot of us that are going to have a crack at this and turn this shit show around and try and get it back on track again. Thanks,
Straugs, I think you've got a couple of chants that you want to have a go at, mate, eh? Oh, yeah. All right, but before we go there, I'll just wrap up. Straugs? Just wrap up. Just want to acknowledge that Luke Gosling is here and Paul Kirby. If I missed anyone, these boys got to stand up for us. You know, if we can change the federal government, I'm sure that, Luke, you'll be telling them, you know, protect penalty rates, bring back whatever the Liberals undo, bring back Australian shipping, get rid of the ABCC, pay early childhood workers equally, all those things that we need. So thanks everybody, you know, genuinely. Keep in mind the 2nd of April, we'll get the word out as soon as we've got the detail for that. We need to make it bigger and better. You know, it's good to see some people from the community. I think there's some people that have turned up that probably aren't even in a union. It'll be good for you to join, be a part of this. We need resources for what we're doing. Join your union and become a part of fighting back against everything. So, Straubs, take it away, mate.
Thanks, Thomas. Just one more. On Saturday morning, 9:30 at Parliament House, is the International Women's Day rally. It's always a good turnout there, so everyone get down there on Saturday morning, 9:30, and I believe they do a nice little morning tea afterwards, so well worth it for that. So it'll be a big show. Right, I got a couple of little chants, a couple of little bits and pieces, so I'll say something to repeat after me. Malcolm Turnbull is a grub. Oh, hold on, that's the wrong one.
Turnbull is a grub.
Now, Malcolm Turnbull here, I say. Malcolm Turnbull here, I say. You can't take our rights away. You can't take our rights away. Sunday rates and workers' rights. Sunday rates and workers' rights. We are gonna win this fight. We are gonna win this fight. I say union. I say union. You say no. You say power. I say union. Power. Union. Power. Union. Power. Union. Power. Malcolm Turnbull here, I say. Malcolm Turnbull here, I say. You can't take our rights away. You can't take our rights away. Sunday rates and workers' rights. Sunday rates and workers' rights. We are gonna win this fight. 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 I say union. 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 Good one. Thanks, mate.